Hi, my name is Przemek Chojecki, and this episode is about getting a job at a startup. Whether you're a data scientist or a finance guy or you're doing law, uh, anyone can work at a startup. There are many interesting startups around the world. So let's keep on watching because you see like plenty of ideas of how you can get a job at a startup. There are many different marketplaces that you can go on and search for a startup job, no matter where you live, because you can always work remotely. There are many startups which are very open to that. So one of the places that you should go, because we're getting practical here, is Angelesco. That's a website. There are many startups over there which give you different kind of jobs, and which are also open to working remotely. So there's a search that you can look for a particular job. You can tell what kind of location you are interested in, whether that's full-time, part-time, you want to join as a co-founder, you want to have equity or no, you want to have a salary or no. All options are possible, and then you can check whether you want to work remotely or not. So this is really a great source at first because you can really find many interesting jobs around the world, and I highly recommend that. I have a couple of friends who actually joined, for example, like people who were based in Berlin and worked with people in India on a collaborative startup, or like Hong Kong and the US. It's really possible. It's amazing. Sometimes time differences can be hard, but that's okay. This really works. So that's one of the sources. Another one is Fiverr. So on Fiverr, if you start advertising your skills, your portfolio of projects, there will be more people interested in working with you, and there will be people who will be asking you about whether you want to collaborate with them. That's really a great thing to start looking for. And then there are different networks of friends. So as far as, for example, my circle of friends goes, there are many people who actually ask constantly on Facebook or LinkedIn whether there's someone of their friends who actually would like to work with them on this particular idea, because they are hiring. They just raised some money and they want to hire people. This is really common. So I have this many friends who are actually all this running startups. If you don't have any friends like that, then actually the best idea would be to check local events, local meetups for startup founders, for startuppers, for people interested in tech. There will be plenty of those in any area, especially if you live in like a major city, either in the US, UK, or actually Asia, Africa. Anywhere right now you can find events for startuppers, and it's great to go there because you'll meet like-minded people. You get into this kind of a circle of people who are doing tech, and new options will pop out. So that's really great. So we have three options so far. It's Angeles, it's Fiverr, it's going to different local meetups and meeting people who actually can offer you a job. That's a great way to start. Of course, there are many bulletins, there are different boards online, depending on where you live. You can try to Google like work remotely for a startup. There are also many very niche websites who actually allow you to find a job. That's mostly going for like software developers and data scientists, because that's the easiest to actually work remotely. And again, Fiverr is one of the options, but there are many more. Like Upwork is also another one, like Angelis I've mentioned already. There are also other boards where you can find a data science software engineering job, because those people are in need right now. Like even in Silicon Valley, there are like just not enough of good data scientists, good software engineers, and you have to look everywhere. People are more open to actually accept someone who will be working remotely for them. It's just what it is right now. So if you don't want to change the country, if you're comfortable living where you are, then actually going online and searching for a job is the best option you can have. Right now. So we're living in this fantastic kind of economy where everything is digital. You can work digitally, and you can do amazing work, all in digital workings. So that's it. Those sources, I guess, are the best. Also, Googling helps because there are definitely marketplaces and bulletin boards that I don't know anything about in your local area. If you want to have a local job, of course. it's worth checking that out. It's worth googling for like startup job and your place, your city. Definitely also Facebook groups. If you can join some of them, they're probably like, again, in every major city you will find like startup jobs. Warsaw startup jobs, London, New York, and stuff like that. And there will be people asking whether you know someone or because they are hiring, and that's the best way to enter into conversation and then get a job eventually. So this is the advice that I have today. Thank you for watching this episode. Please subscribe to my channel and see you in the next episode.